Hey, fellas. Welcome to Southwest Titans Fantasy Football League Week 12 recap. Sorry, I've been slacking, guys. This is the second week we didn't do a preview. I should say I didn't do a preview. But hey, it was Thanksgiving. I was doing Christmas decorations, driving my daughter's boyfriend back and forth between homes. So sorry, I didn't get a preview out. But this was the first week of revenge. We're at the point of the season where we've already played each other once. So this past week and the next 2 weeks, we're playing against guys that we've already played against. We have a new stud of the week. We have the Cowpokes, who have punched their ticket to the playoffs, the third team to do so. Half the tickets have been punched. 2 weeks left. We'll see who else tickets get punched. We got a new leading scorer in the league. A lot going on this week. And we got a new stud of the week. Did I already mention that? I don't remember if I mentioned that or not. We got a new stud of the week. Marinos Mafia, who took on Tua. Just the two of us. Gets the win by 50. 166 to 116. Let's pull it up. Take a quick glance. Marinos Mafia. Jalen Hurts, 39 points. Calvin Ridley, 19 points. David Montgomery, 13 and a half. He got 33 from his Miami defense. Queen, Watt, 12 points each. So, just solid performance all around. Tua got him just under 10 points. Rams running back was his highlight with 32. Zach Flowers, Baltimore wide receiver, was 17. But Marinos Mafia getting I believe, his highest scoring game of the season. He's saying, I will not go quietly into the night. I'm staying alive for the playoffs. Gets a big win. He improves to 5-7. Still in ninth place. Tua is at 5-7. He stays in eighth place because he had a strong early season. He's up there in total points, but he's at the point of the season where he's got to get a couple wins here. But anyway, that's the first matchup. Runner-up, stud of the week, Rise Rabbits, yours truly, the new leading scorer of the league. Not by much, but just a little bit. Enough to just mention. After last season, after sucking. Rides Rabbits. Oh, and also, I forgot to mention, Marinos Mafia gets revenge on Tua. Tua won in week 1. Marinos Mafia gets revenge and ties up the series 1-1 there. Rides Rabbits versus Mighty Corn Dogs. See, Mighty Coon Dogs, I can go, brrr. What sound effect do you have for corn dogs? Nom, nom, nom. That's a mighty good corn dog. Yeah, that's it. Mighty good corn dog. Rides Rabbits gets the win 159 to 138. I had 8 players in double figures. He had 8 players in double figures, plus another one with 9 points. Plus, for me, when I was looking at this, it all came down to Josh Allen versus Justin Herbert. My Josh Allen got 42 points. Justin Herbert got 14. That ended up being the game. So, Rides Rabbits improves to 10-2, stays at number 2. Mighty Corn Dogs. That's a mighty good corn dog. You got to dip it in honey mustard, too. I love corn dogs and honey mustard. Mighty Coon Dogs, though, he stays in the hunt. 6-6 at number 7. Third highest scoring team in the league. He is the hottest team right now, with 5 wins in a row. The Cowpokes, our commissioner, against Tebow United. Gets the win 150 to 119. Again, wins his fifth in a row. 88 total points from Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, and the Cowboys defense. 6 players in double figures overall. You know, Tebow United again with 119. He had 4 in double figures. Trevor Lawrence for him. Let me pull it up real quick. Trevor Lawrence with 38 and a half. It was 1/3 of his total points. So, great performance by his quarterback, but he just did not have enough supporting support to even make it a game. So, Cowpokes is now 9-3, still in the hunt for a first round bye. Number 3, Tebow United drops to 2-10 and stays at number 11. Halftime joke. So, I was over at David's a while back watching the Cowboys game. Of course, we were drinking and goofing around. He's like, you know, I've got the body of a Greek god. I said, David, how many times do I have to tell you? Buddha wasn't Greek. I thought it was funny. Isn't that what I say after every joke? I thought it was funny. Next, FAFO versus Ozark Mountain Daredevils. You know, I love the fact that Cowpokes and FAFO, they get to play these bottom 10 teams twice in a row this season. Maybe next year I'll do a strength of schedule ranking. See how everything goes. Anyway, FAFO, biggest margin of victory. Margin of victory. 150 to 81. FAFO, 6 players in double figures. 2 other players with 9+. Ozark, CJ Stroud, his quarterback, with 34 points, was 42% of his total scoring. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, man. I got to point it out. I don't know what else to say. I mean, FAFO was balanced. Again, you know, he's been plugging and playing. Tyreek Hill came down to earth with 17 points. I wish one of my players would come down to earth with 17. Mostert, 19 points. Just, again, he's just a few points behind for still overall points leader, but he has come down a little bit the last couple weeks. But he stays at number 1, improving to 11-1. Ozark is at 3-9 and number 10. Next, longest. Let me double check, make sure that's right. The longest active losing streak right now, IH Braves, going up against D's Nuts. D's Nuts gets the win, 134 to 129. IH Braves, again, 4 in a row he's lost. Starting to slip down further in terms of total points. Not out of the realm of a comeback with 2 weeks to go. But let me just pull it up here. I mean, it was a good balanced attack. I mean, Jordan Brooks for D's Nuts. I love Jordan Brooks. Last year, man, I watched some games with him. That dude was everywhere. He got 22 points. D's Nuts, overall, his total defensive players, individual defensive players, got him 44 points, 45 points. Solid. Mike Evans, 19 points. Just over a very balanced attack. And IH Braves, you know, McCaffrey, that's been his boy, got in 23 points. Pittsburgh defense stepping up against Cincinnati Bengals with 17. But, just he came up short. Just came up short. These nuts is at 8-4. Number 4 in the league. Again, IH Braves. Sorry, but I keep saying it. You lost 4 in a row, but you're still 6-6 and number 5. So, just put together a couple wins in a row, or even just one. Get some good points. You're taken care of. And finally, Hey Fellas versus Paducah Fins. Hey Fellas gets the win, 116-93. Jared Goff for Hey Fellas, 22 points. I actually had Goff on my roster there for about 2 days, and I decided to drop him for somebody else. He's one that he's capable of putting up some big numbers, but then he also can stink sometimes. But he did pretty good. And then his New England defense surprisingly got him 21 points. But overall, Hey Fellas, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 guys in double figures, 1 guy with 9. Paducah Fins looking just like the team. Not looking like the team that beat Rice Rabbits earlier this season. He had 3 positions in double figures. No one over 17.04 was his highest. Baker Mayfield. So, Paducah Fins. Paducah Fins is at 1-11. You got that 1 win, buddy. Cherish it. Stays at number 12. Hey, fellas, he's right there, man. He's staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. 6-6 stays at number 6. So there you have it, fellas. Week 12. We got 2 weeks to go. 2 more revenge weeks, and hopefully I can do a preview coming up later this week. And we'll do some highlights. And again, as we get down to the last 2 games of the regular season. Hope you're having a great evening. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. See you, fellas.